Hi guys, I'm Syrachime and I welcome you back to another episode of my Pokemon FireRed Let's Play. In the last episode, we made it here to Sefoam Island and managed to conquer the puzzle that is this island, as annoying as it was. And we made it down here to this little cavern with this legendary Pokemon right here. And in this episode, we are going to attempt to capture this legendary Pokemon. Now, before you actually start, I should warn you right now, if you haven't already, you might want to save your game. There is only one of these Pokemon in this game, and if you want to use it on your team or just capture it and transfer it to other games later, you have to catch it here. If you don't save and you make it faint, that's it. You don't get a second chance. So save your game now and prepare to catch this thing. So before I actually go battle it, I'm going to swap my Pokemon around here. And I'm going to attempt to catch this because this thing is super hard to catch. Alright, so let's get to it. This is... No, this is Articuno. Ice Flying type. When you meet this thing, it is at level 50. This thing is a beast. Not only is it at level 50, it has beastly stats like all legendary Pokemon. It's got a really good special defense stat along with a pretty good defense and HP stat, and that combined with decent speed and a relatively powerful special attack means this Pokemon right here is a pretty good Pokemon to consider if you want to use it on your team. I am not going to do a full-out bio of it, and you can if you want, but, well, I wouldn't recommend you use this Pokemon just because it's a legendary. I don't like using legendaries on my team. You might, maybe you do, maybe you don't, but if you do, it's a specially defensive Pokemon. I forgot to mention, this Pokemon has the attacks Mist, Agility, Mind Reader, and Ice Beam. So, yeah, it's a pretty well already set Pokemon. We're going to try to get this thing knocked down in health here. I don't know how in the world this is going to go because... Oh, thank goodness it didn't KO it. I would have to restart it. Alright, Miss. That just basically eliminates all stat changes, I think, or protects you from the... Yeah. Having your stats lowered or something like that. And because I don't want to KO this thing, let's use Strength. So we're going to try to capture this bird here. I'm not too concerned about this legendary Pokemon. There are a couple of others that scare me more. Once you get it down in the red like this, now comes the tricky part. It's paralyzed in the red. We are going to try and catch this thing with the mini Ultra Balls I advised you to have earlier. Now we'll probably fail and have to work at this for a long time, but what are you gonna do? Alright, we didn't even have one shake. And there's Ice Beam, and there will go Electra because Electra cannot take hits. Oh my goodness, Electra survived. Yes, I am shocked about that, but you know what? Oh, we forgot about my Master Ball. Yeah, you could use the Master Ball in this Pokemon if you want, but I would advise you to save that Master Ball for a Pokemon that is going to be super hard to catch later on in this game. I will not spoil what that is. Bye-bye, Electra. But just know that there's a Pokemon that's really hard to catch in this game. So, yeah, I'd save it. So we're going to send out Aqualay here, and the mist wore off. Didn't know it did that. We're going to put up a substitute so we don't take as much damage. And that will give us a little chance to try and capture that thing again. Try another Great Ball. You know, this thing could take as long as 3 balls to catch to... Well, as short as 3 balls to catch to as long as I could be restarting and doing this for hours on end. This is my first attempt, so we're just going to keep throwing Ultra Balls at it. Highly original. Shove this giant bird with the longest tail feather in Pokemon history into a ball. You know, that is something I could talk about while I'm attempting to do this. Throw a Great Ball. Maybe I'll have a better chance of catching that. Articuno, back in the original games, getting excited over nothing. Back in the original games, Articuno was... I really liked Articuno a lot. Mostly because of... Just look at it. It's just a majestic bird that we're shoving into a black and yellow ball. And anyway, somehow in my original red and blue version of the game, I actually did not catch it. I didn't remember battling it, and I didn't catch it, and it was the one Pokemon I needed to complete my Pokédex. You're kidding me. I did it! I caught the Articuno! Woo! I caught a legendary Pokemon. Okay, I'm sorry about getting excited over nothing again. Yes, caught a bunch of pixels in a ball. Okay, so this is Articuno. Oh, one of the legendary bird Pokemon, with its long tail trailing behind it. Its flying form is magnificent. Yes, I agree. That was the thing that made me like this Pokemon a lot. So anyway, back to my story. I'm not going to give this thing a nickname. Okay, so yes, this is the one Pokemon I did not have to completing my Pokédex. I don't know what happened to it, and it was one of my favorite ones in the original games. Since then, my favorite legendary bird Pokemon has changed, but I will tell you about that when we get there. Okay, so now that we've got this Articuno caught in an Ultra Ball, first legendary Pokemon in the... Whew, gotta recollect myself there. I got excited over a bunch of stuff. Okay, so now that we've done with that, I gotta find this tricky way out of here. I don't know where that would be. Maybe over here. Yes, this seems about right. No, it doesn't. Oh, great. I caught this bird now. I'm gonna probably spend the entire episode trying to find my way out. Oh, well, where there's a will, there's a way. What if, like me, you don't have a will, and I do have the will? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm rambling because I am still stoked about catching that bird Pokemon. If we could ever find the way out of here. And my repel wore off. Just as sure as the world, I'll run to a wild Pokemon if I don't put one up. Okay, there's my repel. Now to find this way out of here. I don't know where to go. Yes, I'm just flat out admitting defeat. I have no idea where to go. So you know what? We're going to go to one of the holes over here, and we'll just keep going down them because that will eventually lead to the way out. Alright, we made it. But where here is... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Actually, I don't know where here is. Oh, I get so turned around here. Okay, we're on the right track now. I am getting out of this place because it is obnoxious. We're out. Freedom! Sweet freedom. And wouldn't you know it, there's an annoying trainer right here that, not mandatory, but you know what? That catch took a lot longer or a lot shorter of a time than I thought it would. So we are going to battle this trainer. Bring it on, wimp! Are you on vacation too? No, I'm not. I never get vacations because I don't know how to relax. Actually, I do. But we'll leave it at that. Okay, we'll use Tri-Attack, because I can. I'm super excited about catching a legendary bird that is Articuno. So yes, as I was saying back in that cave, if you want to use that for your team, be my guest, but I'm not going to because, you know, it takes real heart to get through these games and not use the legendary Pokemon. You could just easily sweep right through if you just use that Pokemon, but I don't want to do that. I've spent a lot of time catching and training these Pokemon like now, so I'm not going to use it. You're more than welcome to if you want. You know, I won't hold anything against you if you do it. I can't really stop you from doing it. But my advice would be not to, and just stick with a team that you can get of just, you know, the average Pokemon. Make the average Pokemon stand out. So, yes, you're in the middle of that rant. Totally forget what I'm doing again, battling this horsey. Which I said if you... better not get back on that. Said if you rearrange the letters a little bit. I thought you got seahorse, but apparently you get something a little more inappropriate. No mercy at all. Yes, I have no mercy for strange people like you. Okay, switching my party around again because I can. Actually, we'll leave Pecky out there. Pecky could use the experience. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I changed my mind. I'm giving Rafflesia the time because the area we have coming up not going to be very friendly to Rafflesia, and you will see why a little later. So yes, if you go around here, we got a bird trainer on a lone island up here. Is this on Sefoam Island? Well, maybe that is the other part of the island. Here we have this swimmer right here. I guess I'll battle it, or you could go around, but I'm lazy and don't want to do that. So we're just going to go battle this trainer. My boyfriend gave me a big... Oh, my boyfriend gave me big pearls. Well, that was nice of him. Who is this boyfriend that you speak of? Is he the bird trainer that's scared to get in the water? Oh, that makes perfect sense. He's scared to get in the water, so to make it up to her, he gives her a giant pearl. Here, this is for you. Take your mind off of the fact that I don't like water. Stupid shelter using protect. Oh, well, totally forgot what I was ranting about now. I get off topic so much that I forget what I'm talking about. I'm getting off topic about talking about things that got me off topic. Okay, so that takes out that shelter here. I'll treat you guys to a few battles if I hadn't said that already, because we got through that really easily. To my knowledge... Oh, shelter, quit it. So shelter and seal, I guess while I'm doing this, I'm running out of grass type moves here, are some of the few Pokemon that acquire the water typing upon evolving. The only two in this game anyway. I'm not exactly sure where you catch a shelter, and you know, I'll bring that up a little later, but yeah, I just thought that was interesting. They're the only Pokemon that has the water and ice typing when it evolves, but it starts out as a water type. Was it not El Blanco? No, it's a suicide move with water types and ice type, but I have faith in El Blanco. He can do this. I just realized that no, he can't, because Cloyster is the most defensive Pokemon in the main story. Oh well, if El Blanco dies or faints, we know that it was for a good cause. Make it flinch! You didn't make it flinch. You used Supersonic? Wow, talk about a super... super failure. Supersonic failure. Okay, there goes Cloyster. I gained quite a bit of experience. We defeated Nora. Oh my pearls were in them. What? So he gave you the Pokemon along with the pearls? Okay, there's a lot of inappropriate things you could say about this, but I'm not going to, so we're moving on. And I almost totally walked into that. But thanks to Koga, I have master ninja skills. So yes, we're going to swim around here because I can. Oh my goodness, I am just avoiding these trainers left and right. And I have to ruin my fun, put up more repels. Bring it on, dude. I am a master ninja now because I am a pupil of Koga. You will never find me. Never in your lifetime will you see me. Because Okay, so apparently I'm not the Master Ninja I thought I was. Totally played around there, and I could have gotten... Well, it's just one Pokemon Staryu, so we'll do this battle, and then I will move on. I would say Scout's Honor, but I'm not a Scout, so I'll just say Syrachime's Honor. Poison this Staryu right here with a critical hit, and that will level up Rafflesia. And I will quit playing around and wasting time because, you know, nobody likes to see that. Or do they? Wimpy? Yeah, that's what you are. You're a wimp. Wimp. I say that a lot. To a lot, well, not a lot, to a lot of, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, so we got this avoidable trainer here. Now that I'm actually trying to avoid it, I avoided it. Huh, and just like that, we made it here to Cinnabar Island. Interesting. Okay, so like that, we have made it here. But you know what? To make it here in such a short amount of time, I think I am going to go back and I'm going to do one more battle, but we're going to do this one a little differently. Instead of having Rafflesia out there, I want to show you the sheer power of Charizard. Yes, I'm going to show you a battle with Cole against Water-type Pokemon because he has not seen that many battles. And I want to prove that this Pokemon can go the distance and come out on top no matter what. And I will do that against a Frogfish. So yes, we have Cole here, which is dramatically over-leveled. Give that Pokemon some screen time because it deserves it. And there you go. We take out that Frogfish. Die, fish. Faint, fish. Faint. Here we got a Sea King. I will take that on because, as I said earlier, Sea King is not a good Pokemon. As we use Flamethrower on it. Burn the fish. Anybody want fried fish? I'm opening up a... Wait, sushi's cold fish. Okay, anybody want fried fish? I'm going to be opening up a fish restaurant. Well, now I'm wanting fish. I can't eat fish. Well, I can't eat fish, but I'm allergic to the oils they cook it in. For some reason, it makes me so... I don't know what the word is for it. It's like... I'm really emotional the next day. I get mad and irritable and everything else like that. It's just a shame because I like fish so much. Okay, so that takes care of Swimmer Melissa. Wait! You're supposed to wait! I don't wait for anybody. Okay, anyway. Alright, so now that that battle is over, there is not much here that you can really do. I mean, once you make it to Cinnabar Island, this is the island right here. Apparently, in the anime it housed a giant city, but in this thing it doesn't. Just like 5 buildings. And there's a lot here that you could actually do, but we're going to cover that in the next episode. I think now with catching that giant bird Pokemon and catching Articuno and doing a few battles and making it here to Cinnabar Island, I think we're pretty good to go for the next episode. So, next time in Pokemon FireRed, we're going to look around Cinnabar Island a little bit, kind of figure out what we got here, what we got to do, and just kind of do things there. So yeah, till next time, I will catch you guys later.